Hi, clock. Welcome in. Good morning. Congrats on getting first. I am just grabbing an allergy pill. Hello. Hi, ice cream. Hi, Danish. Hi, Lauren. Good morning. Fix your goddamn mic? What's wrong with my mic? When's the air purifier going up on throne? I didn't even consider it. I don't know. But I do love breathing, that's all I know. It's been really bad yesterday. Hi, Kiara. Welcome in. It was really bad yesterday. You know, I talked about having morning allergies in the... Well, I call them morning allergies because they're in the morning. Well, yesterday, it was like all-day allergies. It's just going to get worse and worse as time goes by. That's my voice. What do you mean? What do you mean that's my... Of course it's my voice. All alone. Yeah, I'm so sorry. It's okay, I can see you, that's all that matters. You exist for me. We've got rain all day today, so all the pollen's gonna get damped down. So grateful. Is that how it works? Is that how, what is it called? Like, weather biology? What's the actual term for it? What's the scientific term for, weather science? I am not sure. I have no idea. Oh, I have lost my first pound! Congratulations! Congratulations! I think losing a pound like every week is like a healthy amount. Any more than 1 pound, then you're going... It's a little bit scary. Yeah! That sounds great. Thank you for the follow, Tennyson. Sounds too good. That's just that's just my voice. I'm glad you like my voice. Let's head over to the screen because else I'm gonna end up... No, that's the wrong one. Aha! Here we go. Now you can see yourselves better. And I can see you guys a little bit better on the preview screen. 2 pounds is like max doctors recommended. Yeah, I think so too. That's what I heard. I heard around 1 pound is good. 2 is max. Yeah! This is better. Now we get the whole dynamic background. We should put up music too. Let's see. Let's see what's up there. What do you guys feel like listening to today? Jaws? Some morning jazz? Something unsleepy, uneepy? Because I know for a lot of my just chatting streams, I get comments where everybody's like, I'm tired. I'm sleepy. I'm gonna go lurk now. I'm gonna take a nap. So let's uneepy ourselves because it is morning, at least where I am. And we shall not go back to sleep. 90s lo-fi. Let's see. Do you actually want 90s lo-fi, or are you just putting a random idea on the table? Weather science is cool. Weather science is cool. I shall just call it weather science from now on instead of the whatever, weather biology, whatever I was saying earlier. 90s lo-fi? Okay, let's see. Excuse me. Is this going to work? I did mention, we shall not have EP music, but the first result that pops up is lo-fi beats to sleep and relax. And I don't know if that's the thing I'm looking for. Well, hopefully this would work. I don't know. Hi, Andy. Hello. Gonna go shopping with my pops. I'll see you guys later. All right, goodbye, Clock. Thanks for coming to say hi. Okay. Maybe this would work. I might switch it out later. Depends. Depends. Talking about the music, by the way, Andy. I know you just joined. Context is probably not there yet. How's it going? Oh, let me switch to it. Oh, okay. Alright. Hi, Critical. Welcome in. Finally completed my second difficulty 9 Helldivers 2 solo mission. Oh, congratulations! How is it? Second difficulty. Oh, second difficulty 9. Okay, I'm just assuming that that's torturous. That's actual hell diving. That's diving into hell. Because you know when I started playing Helldivers 2, I started playing it solo and I was like, man, this game's freaking hard. This game's really, really hard. It's difficult. I keep dying left and right. And then once I started playing with everybody else, with you guys, I was like, wait, hold on. Hold on. This is not bad. So I can't imagine going all the way up to difficulty 9 because I was already struggling at difficulty 2. Died way too many times. I can sort of see that happening. I'm on Twitch now. Welcome to Twitch. Do you want to be referred to K or Andy? Or Rao? Hi Septimus, playing solo is really difficult. Yeah, I can imagine. Since I was doing that in the beginning, like, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't really have anything to compare it to because Helldivers 2 is my first shooter in a sense. Wait. Mint flavored Andy is Andy. Then who's K? You guys are confusing me with your different aliases. Wait. So, mint flavored Andy, you're Andy. And K, okay, I'm just gonna assume K is just K. Welcome in. Welcome to Twitch. I'm gonna take my cousin to school, so I'll be right back. Alright. Bye-bye. Have a safe trip. Have a safe trip, safe walk, safe drive. Whatever method of transportation you are using. It's your first FPS, so you started out on a hard mode no matter what. I'm thinking that maybe that's it too. I'm thinking that maybe that's it as well. Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, Andy. Hey, Potato. I love it when you enter and you say hello to literally everybody in chat. Hey, some people might be lurking. Some people might be... doesn't want to make their presence known. There aren't really many beginner-friendly shooters. I want to say I disagree. I want to say I disagree with that because, okay, technically, Helldivers 2 is like my first PC shooter. But if I were to put arcade shooters into the mix, right? I'd say arcade shooters are like 10 times easier. Because you don't have to think about anything. Like, I've played Resident Evil at the arcade. I feel like that's pretty easy. Because all you have to do is... You actually have like the physical gun, right, in your hand. It's like, it acts like a regular gun kind of without like the safety locks. You just need to know where the trigger button is. And then reloading just requires like a quick flick. So I would say if that counts, I would put that arcade shooters as the easiest type of shooters. And I hear that Helldivers isn't, it's like not that hard in comparison to like, what is it called? Competitive shooters. House of the Dead was hard for 10-year-old me. You were 10 years old! To be fair, yeah. I think for any like kid going to arcade, picking up the gun for the first time, they're probably thinking, what the hell's going on? How do I shoot? Where do I aim? What is the coordination between the gun and the visuals on the TV, on the big ass TV? I don't know where to point my gun. Warzone or Rainbow Siege? No. This is as far as I go. I'm already dying from Helldiver, like mentally dying, not physically. I'm mentally dying from all of the motion sickness and whatnot. So imagine me playing Rainbow Siege. Like after 10 minutes of Rainbow Siege, or what's the other game? Warzone, I'm probably gonna be on the floor puking my brains out. That is what's gonna happen. I know there's like motion sickness medication of some sort. Excuse me. But I've never taken it before. I don't know where to get it. Oh guys, have you seen the motion sickness glasses? Like that's oh, thank you for the stretch and hydrate. Hi Moogie. They look really funny, but I hear that it really works. I don't think I'm gonna get myself a pair because I don't see myself playing any other shooters. But at the same time, like, okay, so this is what it looks like. It's like 2 round lenses, like your regular glasses, and then there's like water on the side. It's like blue water and it tilts. So it makes your brain adjust to whatever, like if there's tremors and stuff. Actually, I don't know if this works for video games, but it works on public transportation. Yeah, the stupid looking ones. You know what I'm talking about. Sounds cool. Hi, Sticks. It's not that cool, actually. It's pretty stupid looking, but it works. So I guess in that sense it is cool, because it does work. Adjusting the field of view helps. Hello, Companion Cube. It does, actually. I play Helldivers on a tiny-ass screen. A windowed screen. A very tiny-ass window. It's very, very small. I play Minecraft on a tiny window. I play Helldivers 2 on a tiny window. I feel like most games, I play it on a tiny window. Even for games like Wuthering Waves and Genshin, like action combat gacha, I get really motion sick. So I play those games on tiny windows as well. I was playing Wuthering Waves yesterday in update 2.2. There's like this one part of the story, a very long part of the story where you're on a boat, and I almost couldn't do it. I was like, I'm getting seasick in game. You want to try it? I wonder how much they cost. I never looked up the shop lists online. No idea. You should get them, put them on Throne. No, I don't need them, because I'm never touching Warzone. If only Piz is here. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Just ask your question. God damn it. I'm just gonna drink my coffee. Give me 2 seconds while I'm giving you some time to give me your question. Oh man, I love morning coffee. Why are you bonking me? Fields of view changes how much of the screen you can see. You can have it low to seem like you're walking around with horse blinders, or high for fisheye lens. Oh, then I guess in that case, I would want it to be high. Wait, but I don't want fisheye. I want like top down. You know, by the way, when Path of Exile comes out, I'm gonna be playing it. I was waiting. I didn't want to get the early access because it was $60. And I haven't really played Path of Exile thoroughly, so I don't know what I might expect. I played a little bit of it, like a long time ago. But I haven't touched the new one. I don't know what it's like. But that's a top-down game that I want to play. Wait, hold on. What happened to your new old hair? Okay, yeah, this is the old hairstyle. But if you're talking about the one that's a little bit longer, I wasn't satisfied with my rigging of it. Plus, there's not a lot of layers that went into it. Because I feel like for short hair, I can get away with having as little layers as possible. But with longer hair, it looks better with more layers. Which is why I'm like, if I need to redo all the art for it. I don't know, there was just something I didn't like about it. It's still here. It's still here. I just haven't used it. Coffee, fresh pressed orange juice. Yeah, fresh pressed orange juice. It's a lot of acid. A lot of acidity. So I mentioned that, like, my housemates are in the dental field, and so what I've heard was that if you drink coffee and orange juice, you should always drink water as well. Just take a sip right after a sip of coffee or a sip of orange juice, because that will destroy your teeth. Yeah, hello. Hello, Senbei. Could we see it, please? Okay. Hold your horses. How do I do this? If I remember where it is. This one doesn't have redeems, so you guys can't redeem anything on this model. Hello. It's me. It's Arc 2.0. More like 1.1? Arc 1.1. I'm here. What do you mean? What do you mean? I mean, I did have to disappear for a second because I'm bringing this out. You missed this one? It has been months. You should self-redeem comfy mode. No! Why? Hello, June. So, put on sunglasses. I can't! I can't. I can't! There's no redeems on this model. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back. Goodbye. Here we go. Excuse me. Okay, sunglasses. Sunglasses. A stripping redeem? No! Thank you for the one gifted! Yippee! Thank you, June. And... how do I do comfy mode? There we go. We are a PG-13 community. We're PG-13. The sleepy clothing is cute. Yeah, right? It is. It's made by Misaki Nya on Booth. PG-13, and then I proceed to play Nikkei on stream. I was just scrolling through Twitter last night, and I was, you know, there's like random ads that pop up. So the Nikkei ads popped up, and I'm like, hold on. There's a lot of feet on my screen, a lot of oiled up feet, and I'm like, I don't remember Nikkei being. Sorry, I was gonna say I don't remember Nikkei being like this, but I lie. Nikkei is like this. I don't know what I expected. Nikkei is 12 plus. I don't know why. If the games can get away with having a lower rating, they will do it because it gives them a bigger audience. The app pushes the App Store pushes the app more. How come Sus Games is 12 plus and Limbus is 18 plus? It depends on the the publisher too, right? Like if Project Moon decides that okay, they don't really care for, you know, being an ethical, I'm gonna use this word ethical because I feel like it is a little bit to do with ethics, right? If they didn't feel like being ethical, they would push that rating lower. But I feel like Project Moon is the type of team that doesn't really think about marketing too much. Hello, Nico. Dad? Father? Father, is that you? Yes, it's me. I'm your dad now. Hello, Amor. Amor la tequila. Sola Lesta goes by several aliases. So it could be that. Hello, Dad? It's me. I'm back with milk. I actually came back. I don't know any Spanish. I may know a little bit of French, but that is it. Some Chinese, some Japanese. Father, where's the milk? Sorry, drank it all. Yum, yum, yum. That was my breakfast. Pasteurized milk. So you were here all this time, Dad. No, I literally just came back. Like I said, I just came back with the milk. I wasn't here. Did you guys see me yesterday? No. I feel like that guy in a tuxedo who brings in pizza into a room full of chaos. And the room is burning. You could be that guy. So where is my pizza, huh? The milk is not enough. It doesn't satisfy me enough as breakfast because it's just a drink. It's just a liquid. But you do need to eat some solids as well for a heartier breakfast. Potatoes, the best type of breakfast. Seven months. Oh. Oh, it's like how long your account, how old your account age is? That's like account age, right? Thanks for the milk, Dad. I was just about to make some coffee. Hello, Tony Angel. Oh, what a thrill. I just want to let you guys know, first of all, that half and half is so much better than milk in coffee. Get half and half. It makes the coffee a little bit creamier. Unless that's not what you're into. Or you can just go full cream. But I think for coffee, because I drink it black normally, if I drink it with milk, it just tastes like black coffee. Like I don't really taste much of a difference. So if I want that taste of dairy, then I usually add half and half. Tea and coffee. Tea guy, coffee. Tea and coffee. Half and half is milk rather than just... Yeah, but it's like creamer. It's like thicker milk, right? Thank you for this stretch and hydrate. Hello, oh my god knows. Black is midnight. Like your moral compass? Ooh, you gotta look into that a little bit more. Black moral compass. But yeah, me too. High five. I shake hands with you. I also drink my coffee black. Did I see an ew coffee in chat? Disgusting. Oh, no, that was you talking about black coffee. Okay, no, that was just a mod. Good morning. Hello, oh my god knows. Good morning. Happy Monday, by the way. It is the last week of April. Isn't that exciting? Actually, not really. Has a full-blown panic attack on stream. Shit, the year is going by too quickly. We gotta slow it down. It's too fast. You blink and like suddenly half the year is gone. It is the first quarter. We should do like a first quarter report. A Q1 summary of what has happened in the past, what, like 3 months? We go corpo with this. It's not exciting because I'm not done with my painting project yet, but it will be. It will be, right? Thank you for the follow-up, mod. It will be completed. Unless you're like me and you have a whole folder of work in progress projects. By the way, I mentioned last week that I'm closing off commissions and I did it last night. I finally did it. I closed them all off, finishing the rest of the commissions I have because I'm working on some personal projects. I want to focus on going to conventions this year. Hopefully I can do that more. I haven't conned before. I haven't been to a convention before. I haven't tabled. So it will be exciting. Because a lot of my friends, they're like pretty established artists and content creators. So they all know what they're doing. So I'm just like following their footsteps. I'm learning. I'm learning from everybody out there. And they're all like, Ark, you should table. And I'm like, okay. And I've been saying that. I've been saying okay for like the past 5 years. And I've never done it before. Is my mic dead? Fix your goddamn mic. Does it need fixing? I never know. Okay, I'm guessing not. If you're spamming it, I'm guessing it doesn't need fixing. I'm good. Okay. Finish? You mean, yeah, work in progress 96. Work in progress 1959. Jibber jabber. Gibber gabber. Simple advice is have variety, you'll be fine. So with tabling, I think I'm gonna end up tabling with people I know already because I don't have a lot of pieces. And a lot of my friends do like charms and stickers and other things that you put on the table. Whereas I'm mostly an illustrator where I focus on prints. So we'll have a good mix. We'll have a good mix of prints and the little the knickknacks. Please don't remind me about Redcraft. It's not coming along anywhere. It's not going anywhere right now because I've been so busy with other things. But I will pick that up someday. I want to pick it up soon. I think this closing off commissions will really help with that. By the way, if people don't know, Redcraft is a game that I've been working on. It's a pixel RPG game. It's really fun making games because you start learning about all these different things that you never really considered when it comes to games. Like, you know how I'm a regular, I'm just like a illustrator, like I just paint normally on Clip Studio, but when it comes to pixel art, it's very, very different. And that was something that I never considered. I didn't realize how different pixel art was in comparison to regular art. Arrow game? Just horror. Just horror. Not Arrow. Not gonna lie, I did consider the idea of making an Arrow game. I did think about it. Because I'm like, it's actually really fun drawing not safe for work. But at the same time, this isn't just a me project. It's a collaboration between me and another writer. So we both have to be on the same level. So even if I say I want it to be Arrowgay, even like I don't. I just think it'd be neat. Even if I say I want it to be Arrowgay, I need the other person to say, yeah, I want that too. Arrow horror. There's already so much arrow horror though. That's the problem. It's a saturated market in the VN RPG genre. Ark has gone to the dark side? What do you mean? Before this, I did draw. I was a not safe for work furry artist. Not really. I didn't draw not safe for work for furries, but I drew not safe for work and I drew furries. So like, if anything, I've gone more tame. I never mixed the two though. It was just not safe for work and then furries. Which is why Nikkei doesn't really, like, I'm not affected by a lot of the art in Nikkei. I'm so used to not safe for work stuff. AI has ruined it for you. I feel like we've kind of society. I'm like very, very impressed by a lot of like the online communities. I'm misjudged. I don't think AI is ever going to take over traditional hand-drawn artwork. Like, it's AI is loved by corpos, right? But it's only gonna stay with the corpos. I was thinking about, like, you know, the whole advertisement marketing industry in corporations and companies, and yeah, like, it's very, very difficult to walk into any sort of corporate meeting and not have any mention of AI. Like, it's there. It's just gonna be there. But the thing is, the average consumer doesn't want AI. It's the corporations that use AI to cut costs. So like, if you ask the regular person out there, like someone who is more educated in the whole like technological advancement, if you ask them, would you prefer an AI advertisement or like a one that was made by like a person, right? Everybody, or at least most people, would probably choose the human-made one. Let me goon ethically. You absolutely can. You absolutely can. Knight with a gun. You can goon as ethically as you like. Ethical gooning. AI will become mass product in ads and other places where you just need generic pics. When you need an actual quality image, AI will never replace artists. I think, yeah, it's already mass produced in corporate, in a lot of companies. The advertising industry is kind of going downhill. It's like you either you get replaced by AI, or they make you learn how to use AI tools to make images. That's just how it works. That was like that for my old job. It was like you either pick up AI or we fire you. And they ended up just getting rid of my entire department. But it is what it is. AI still can be implemented in art, in my opinion, tools and such, AI editing. Yeah, AI as an assistant is great. I love it. Flip Studio has a lot of that. It's like predictability, right? Stabilization, you know, like brush stabilization, that's AI. I am immortal because I can never stop. Are you okay, Potato? Hello, Manu. Welcome in. What do they need images for? Advertisement, marketing. It's faster for them, for corporations. It's like a way to cut costs, right? And when it comes to big companies, what I realize is that they don't really care for their employees anymore, because the end goal is to make a profit, is to make revenue. What's a gooner? Oh, stay pure. Hi, Natsuki. Welcome and good morning, or good evening, or good afternoon. Company cuts costs but doesn't make profit. It's a weird balance, because sometimes, like, the more unethical a company is, the bigger the employee churn is as well. Like, you have a lot of employees, like your long loyal employees, leaving you because they're like, I don't agree with what this company direction is going in right now. But a lot of times for them it doesn't matter, as long as the numbers reflect properly and well, and in accordance to them, in accordance to the shareholders. If it's publicly traded, they don't care about employees at all. Yeah, that's just how it is. Hollow Knight. Silk song. If employees are easy enough to replace, no one cares though. And it is. It's so easy to replace now because we are in a recession. And this is what I've been hearing from a lot of friends who, I want to say that they're like in the recruiter field, but they're not really. Like, they just hear things, right? When a job opens, like, this is just recently, that whenever a job opens up in their company, the next day they would get like 200 plus applications, and plus a lot of this is botted as well, so it's almost near impossible. to not find a replacement now, because everybody's looking for a job. Everybody's unemployed. Everybody's like me. Even for references, god damn, it's so freaking hard. I was referred to companies like maybe like 5+ times in the past year, and I've never heard from a single company from the referrals. Did we have a tier list, mayhaps? Which one are you looking for? Oh, which one? The cloth is very silky. Silk sock? I shall not mention the word silk. I will try not to. Losing the experienced employees must hurt the company in the long run, I imagine. Depends. But yeah, that would make sense. I say depends because the longer an employee stays with the company, the more benefits and the more you gotta pay them. Put on reading glasses. Okay. So yeah, you gotta think about, is this employee worth the money and the money that I'm giving them? The money and the benefits? I lost, like, the thing is, with my old team, I lost my entire team. And it was just me. And then because of that, I felt like an immense pressure. Because now I'm the one doing training for a lot of the new people coming in. And then afterwards, you can feel the unsatisfaction from a lot of other people in other departments, because it's like, wow, oh, the churn is high. Now I don't know anybody. I lost my favorite coworker. So in that sense, yeah, it hurts company employee morale. Let me find a good one. I'll put in miscellaneous. Okay. The night, it's hollow and silky. Ears perk up. Silky? Silk song? Alright, let's take a look at the tier list. In miscellaneous? Miscellaneous? Oh right, Zanny's out. And Wuthering Waves. Oh, here it is. The Olympus Company one? Okay. I want to say that I only know like 2 of the things added to this tier list. I only know like 2 songs because I don't listen to... So for context, if anybody isn't in the Discord, you can't see this. The tier list is like Millie songs. Millie's great. But a lot of times when I listen to songs, I don't know the title of them. I don't know. I know Fly My Wings because I've sang that in karaoke. And I think that's it. I think that's it. My compass is so about... Okay, that's Canto 5? Is that compass? Compass is good. I will listen to them all. And then another time, we will have a tier list just chatting. And I will do this one. Iron Lotus. You listen now? No, but this is a just chatting stream. Oh. Little kawaii kitties, what do goats do at music festivals? They go head-butting to the beat. Headbangs. I'm patient. Okay, that's good. The people demand tier list. It's gonna take me forever. Okay, look. One song takes me, what, 5 minutes? 2 to 5 minutes for one song? This is not a react stream. I know. We will have one though. Wait, let me just... I'm gonna put this link that you send me. I'm gonna copy this into stream suggestions so that next time I go into the suggestion channel, I will remember it. Wait, how do I do that? Wait, it's not working. Oh, here we go. My keyboard just died. That's why. Merp. That's what my cats do. A react stream. Yeah, I'm just gonna become a react Andy. Turns myself into a react streamer. We want her to actually digest the material from music, so that would take at least 10 to 15 minutes per song. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pause every 5 minutes and be like, what do I think about this motif? What do I think about this recurring theme? This melody, the harmony, the instruments used. We're gonna do a full analysis. It's gonna be like music theory class all over again. Hell yeah. Are there 2 NDs? Are you scaring me? There's 2 NDs? Wait. Am I going crazy or are you going crazy? Because for some reason in my head there is only one. There's only one of you guys. I'm scared. Wait, yeah, you're right. You should be more scared than me because now you have a doppelganger. Your keyboard keeps on fighting, Gambare. I don't know what's going on with it. Are you into music? I am. I am. I majored in music. Sort of. At the end of my high school. Had a whole thesis on it. On music theory. Music performance. Stage performance. Music production. I haven't touched that in like 10 plus years though, over a decade. You keep mistaking Moogie for me? Did I say Andy? I am confused. I'm confusing myself. Scaring you for absolutely no reason, Andy. She's a trained classical singer. Yeah, I was trained not very long though, like 2 years. 2 years. 2 years opera singing, different types of classical techniques, classical singing techniques. Chinese opera singing, mountain opera. Math! Oh, my worst nightmare. It's mathematics. Hello, welcome in. Yokozo, watashi no soul society. Bleach! So are you... are you from Bleach? Maths are goated. I'm an art student. I'm an arts and music student. I'm learning to appreciate math more though. I understand that math is a universal, needs to be universal knowledge. Arc opera karaoke one, we kind of had like a little bit of classical singing in our last Disney karaoke. But it has been a while. Speaking of karaoke, we do have a karaoke coming up on Friday, if I can make it happen. I don't know. Hello, Potato. Welcome to the YouTube side of things. Is the basis for a lot of sciences, physics, space. I love space. I love space, but every time I learn about it, it's like there's a lot of numbers and quantifications when it comes to black holes. And then now when you get into, it's like art too. When you think about art and music, you don't think about math, right? You're like, yeah, math has nothing to do with art and music. But then once you go into music theory, once you go into like anatomy, art anatomy, and compositions and backgrounds, placements of things and objects and items, and you're like, oh shit, math is everywhere now. Oh god. Counting? Oh god. Yeah, it is everywhere. We can't escape it. Speaking of math and stuff, I gotta study so bad. Please do. Please study. And then graduate, then you can be free! Break those chains. I just imagine the meme. That one meme of the sunset and there's a silhouette of this guy with his hands up in the air and he's breaking his chains on his wrists. That could be you, Andy. It could be you. Black holes are very small and massive at the same time. See, it's so fascinating. Like, where does it start? Where does it end? How does the vacuum? How does the vacuum work? Space is really cool. Space is so cool. If you know the song. No. I don't know the song, Potato. Art and geometry are linked in some ways. It's important. You know, when I went into art, I didn't realize how many lines, like straight lines, I had to draw in order to understand perspective. I had to calculate distance. Nah, man. Mersault, chain your balls. Your own ones. Your own balls. Free to pay taxes and have adult responsibilities. Yeah. It's like, you think you're free. You are actually free after graduation, just for a bit. And then you start getting a job. And then you're like, ah shit, I'm not free anymore. I now have a 9 to 5. I was talking to my friend yesterday because she recently got a new job. And she's like, I didn't realize how little time I had. She's like, I go home from a 9 to 5 and then I nap for 2 to 3 hours and then I wake up and my day's over. I'm like, yeah, yep, that's how it is. That's how it is. Imagine if, thank you for the head pat. Imagine if you had kids, right? Oh man. Then your life is gone. Your entire life is gone. Yield my nuts to claim their balls. I wish I never read that. Art is a reproduction of reality, and light behaves like lines in space, so it's logical to draw with a lot of lines. Yeah. It's like understanding the vanishing point, where all of the objects align. Because if you need to draw an object on the table, you have to make sure that it's actually sitting on the table. And it looks like it's sitting on the table, and that's the hardest part about art. Google show this guy's balls. Oh no. I don't know if that oh no was a response to the to the balls thing, but that's hilarious. Once you start working, you're even less free. Yeah. It's difficult. I guess what they don't really teach in school is like time management and prioritizing your time. That's one thing that a lot of people don't learn about until way later in life. I do think we need a class, like a class in school where they just teach you about those random things like that. I think taxes is one of the— I know some people have learned taxes in school, but like back when I was in school, we never learned about taxes. I have no idea how to do them. After I graduated, I had to figure everything out myself. Why is she napping after work? That's full day gone. Cause she tired. Let people nap. close your eyes when you were EP. I wish to graduate in Germany so I can immediately get EU citizenship and marry my wives, like several of them. It sounds like a blessed life. Then I can support myself entirely with furry art. I want to get there one day. What if I just funnel into being a furry artist? I should have done that ages ago. But I was still like going through, you know, like once you graduate university, or when you're in university, I feel like everybody goes through this phase of like, what do I do when I'm an adult? And then you think about it a lot. And then you go through like an existential crisis. Well, that was me for a good few years. But like instead of doing that, I could have just went like, oh, time to become a furry artist, and then not think about anything else. Not think about anything at all but like furry porn. I could have been in a completely different field right now. Do what you have to do to get the bag. I could bring back when did we have Furry Fridays? There was like one stream when we drew furries, but I think that was it. There's only one, so I can't really call it Furry Fridays. Was it a Friday? I don't remember. Is this a VTuber? Palms up. Perhaps. Hello, Mind Docs. Welcome in. A what now? I will not repeat myself. What if instead of furries you drew scalies? Well, I'm very close to doing that anyway. If I draw myself, I'm drawing like half a scaly, right? Because the bottom half of me is very scaly. Can we stop talking about furry porn, please? Okay, stop. I will stop. Remember in the beginning of this stream when I was like, this is a PG-13 stream. Oh, we should keep it that way. We shall keep it that way. Thank you for the follow. My doxies. XYZ. My docs. Everyone has a dark side. No, this is the bright side. There's nothing dark about this. Hello, Proficiency. Welcome in. It's been a while. Hello, hello. No more furry talk. I'm leaving. This is not my stream anymore. No more. No more furry talk. The knocks scare me. You're not the only one, Andy. I think someone else has mentioned that too. Should I switch it out for something? So instead of knocking, we have like a door opening sound, like a creak. Would that be scarier though? A door creaking? Mexiclaire. No! Not the Mexiclaire. We had we had a Mexiclaire redeem, which is like a redeem that plays like the crab rave music, and then that would scare the crap out of me every single time. Scarring is good. Scaring is good. Scaring and good. So I was like, you know, instead we'll have all these, we'll have softer, comfier alert sounds. But after scaring so many people in chat with the knocking, I feel like that's not comfy at all. I even chose like the softest knocking. I was like, this will be good. But mayhaps we shall change it. Shouldn't be scared of the knocks, but getting knocked up. The what? FBI open up. Like a door slam? A door breaking off the hinges? Throws down the door. Hello, Blobby. I'm not. Hopefully this doesn't scare you, Blobby, but I'm gonna give you a shout out because your debut is coming out soon. And everybody should go check it out. Check out Blobby. Soon. Soon. I'm perceived. Yeah. Like you've been prepping for. Blobby's been prepping for this for a while. I remember when Blobby never even had a live 2D model yet. It was only recently. The tax collector. Weird. What does it say? What is Frosty Tool saying? Blobby Derp, a chill, anime-loving VTuber from Singapore who mixes sense and games. One moment they're vibing to a game's OST, the next they're in tax crusade. Scaredy cat. Maybe the stalker they're searching for is the tax collector. Oh, that's what you're talking about. Gotta go. Bye, guys. Enjoy the stream. Bye, Septimus. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you for the stretch and hydrate. One last thing before you leave. Thank you. Thank you very much. Not the IRS. I noticed that we have a lot of C viewers here. Oh no! Why is that a bad thing? I fear the IRS. They're up there right next to the Hat Man and the Radiant the Sisyphus Prime. The what? First of all, what's the Hat Man? Second of all, what's the Radiant Sisyphus Prime? Why does it sound like a transformer? Isn't a Gundam? Good thing you had a hard cap on the points that could be donated to the community goal. Otherwise, I feel like we would have had it done under an hour almost. I think the hard... I don't know if I could set up a hard cap, but like... I think it's default. But yeah, I was thinking about that too because I know some of you guys here in chat already has enough to reach the community goal. Like one individual person here probably has enough to just donate all their points at once. Ultra kill? What's ultra kill? This is a culture that I was never a part of. It's a cute farm game. Well, because you had the colon 3, it tells me that it's not. Ultra Kill, my favorite farm game. That does not sound like a farming simulator. That does not sound like a comfy, cute farming simulator at all. You know, that reminds me of like that Sanrio, that show, Agretzko, with Retzko. And she's just a cute office worker. And she's just going by her working life in the corporate job, in her corporate 9 to 5. And then at the end of the day, she goes to karaoke and then she like sings metal. She does screamo. I'm like, that's me. I love the contrast. I love the Gatma way. Okay, Ultra Kill, a fast-paced action game. I need to know what this is. What are you guys talking about? I'm Googling it. Oh, there's guns. Of course. Guns and robots. Where's the farming? Where are my chickens? Have a good lurk. Have a good lurk, potato. Mankind is dead, blood is fuel, hell is full. Whoa. Check chat. What am I checking? Oh, you know what we could suggest? Having Art go through her backlog of unfinished games. You guys wouldn't even watch them. That's why the games are unfinished. The reason why you have a backlog is because I can't stream them. I do have some games I haven't even touched, though. So I wouldn't count those as unfinished, but games I haven't touched. Let's see, what's even on here? I would watch them. I suggested it. Let's see. I've been playing Tribe 9 on my own. It's a really, really good Danganronpa death game story. I have Oblivion remastered now of the Elder Scrolls. Tales of Arise was one of them, the ones I dropped from the stream that I will probably also finish by myself. Cry of Fear. It's much more than a farm game. That just sounds like horror. That sounds like death and dying and terrible things. Cry of Fear. See, you already got like, you have two terrible words in there. You got cry and you got fear. And that already tells me that it's, yeah, it looks terrifying. God. Wait, what is this? What is Cry of Fear about? Hold on. I'm never gonna touch this game. But I'm curious. A psychological single player and co-op horror game. It's co-op? Indie survival horror. By the same developers as Half-Life. Yeah, that looks terrifying. It's really funny. Hi, Offbell. It's funny, but the words cry and fear and psychological horror are tied to it. Do not give her a stroke, please. I think I'm gonna die from motion sickness before I die from a stroke. It's the first person movement that I can't do. If it was like bird's eye view, isometric, third person camera, then like I think it would be fine. Got a few jump scares, but overall I had many laughs. Are you, Offpill, are you the type of person who would watch a horror movie and start laughing at all of the scary scenes? It's FPS? Okay, that's another reason why I wouldn't play it. The reasons are building up. It's becoming a big mountain. Lobotomy Corporation or Ultra Kill? I think I would rather play LobCorp, just because of the camera is just better for me. Like crow's eye view? Huh? Huh? I do want to pick up Lobotomy Corporation one day though. Because I know it's tied to the same universe as Limbus Company, and I've been thoroughly enjoying that game. Which is why it hasn't left my schedule. Like I put out a schedule last night. It's not on YouTube yet. It's on my Twitter and on Discord. But I did mention that this week is going to be mostly comfy. But at the same time, like I still want to play Limbus Company. Like I still want to put it there. Oh, it's a Yi-san reference. Oh. Oh. I never made that connection. Dwarf Fortress. It does have farming amongst many other things. Dwarf Fortress. This looks interesting. This looks like a RimWorld. Why is it the first thing I see is a Kotaku article, but it's like Dwarf Fortress is loved so much it's confusing locals on stream. On Steam. What do they mean by that? This looks like an interesting game. Yeah, this is more of the type of game that I would pick up rather than Cry of Fear. If you never play it, then I think there's a few mods that I must have for quality of life stuff. Oh. I did hear that it was like badly optimized and it's an older game. Also, Project Moon's first game? So no, that would make sense. It will give you a lobotomy. I love that. Take my brain away. I no longer want to think. It's a game that has been in development for a hot minute, and the Steam version gave it a new look. Thank you for the head pat. You should stream Animal Crossing. Like, truly, it's a great game, you know? Okay, if Animal Crossing ever comes on the PC, I would love to stream it. But unfortunately, it's tied to Nintendo. And you know how it is with Nintendo. They never release any games on PC port. I do have a Switch though, but at the same time, it's like setting it up is... Blech. The UI is so broken and convoluted, you have a better time playing Microsoft Excel. Lobotomy Corporation? Maybe I should get that mod. I should consider it before I even touch it. It is not in my library though. I haven't touched it. I haven't bought it. I'm gonna be playing through Library of Ruina before I even touch Lobotomy Corporation. There's a few games that I kind of want to stream, but I haven't put it on my schedule at all. But one of them being, like I mentioned, Library of Ruina. I have Baldur's Gate 3 here. I've never finished that game. That is one of the games, my unfinished games. But I don't mind like starting a completely new save file, because I know that they added a lot of new things. I played it on the first week it was released. But I know there's a lot of changes. They even added modding support. Isa has many meanings in Korean: ideal, odd, over, finish. Would you say it's a good name then? A name with a lot of meanings to me feels like it's slightly poetic in a way, right? Uma Musume Ian Gacha game is coming out. Will you play? No. I don't know. Like, there's too many gacha games, man. There's too many of them, and too many of them that focus on like just girls doing things. I'm waiting for something that's a little bit different. Like, I want to pick up a gacha game that is slightly different. Tombi Special Edition. There's a lot of suggestions in here in chat. Tombi Special... Tomba? I heard of this one. I heard of this one. It's an old one. It's an old game, I'm guessing. Can't believe Ark is a horse girl hater. I don't I don't understand. Okay, I'm gonna be real honest with you. I don't understand the appeal. Make them full furry horses. Make them full horses. And maybe. It's like a personal gripe I have that a lot of people don't have. It's very personal, but I just feel like there's too many games that are like, here's an anime girl, they do cool things. So that's why I really like Limbus Company and I really like Arknights, because I feel like those two games specifically don't really focus much on the characters themselves, but more on like the lore and the story building and whatnot. I like Zenless Zone Zero. We have Jack Black Panda. Yeah, and you have the big bear, Big Ben. But recently I feel like Zenless Zone Zero is like going in the Guna route. And I'm like, there's I just roll my eyes a little bit. I roll my eyes a little. And that's why I've also been playing Tribe 9. I've really been appreciating Tribe 9 because there's like barely any Gunner material in there. And I'm like, I'm just here for the story. I'm here for the character interactions. I'm here for the story. I'm not really here to goon. Like, that's like maybe 10 years ago I'd be like, yeah, hell yeah, I want to goon to this character, but like I'm over that. There's too many games out there that has like Gunner material. Gamer. You're a gamer, Nico. Have you ever heard of Just Shape and Beat? It's a bullet hell in a rhythm game. It's also sufferable or insufferable. A bullet hell rhythm game. Just Shape and Beat. Ooh, I like this. Ooh, okay, hold on. Let me add this to my wish list. I love rhythm games, but this looks like very, very different from your usual rhythm game. It's gonna make you happy for a minute, then traumatize you. Limbus Grim is Grim Dark? Wait. Just Shapes and Beats. When are we having a next Steam sale? Let's play all the Toho games. Wanna hear Bad Apple? I don't know if I can stream Bad Apple without getting DMCA'd. But with Toho, it's like playing Nier, right? A lot of orbs that you gotta dodge. I could play Nier if my PC can handle it. Last time I tried launching Nier Automata, my PC almost exploded. So I haven't touched it. I still have the game, but I think I'm gonna wait until I get an upgrade, a PC upgrade, before I do play anything that requires a lot more like resources. Grandma used to goon? I did, Sonny. Perhaps. Near a Tomato, great game. And Near Automata. How are we doing today, Ark? Hi, Azu. Did he pull? Did he pull for Zanny? Is she out yet? I'd say it's grim dark even without the Library of Ruina and Lobcorp. See, that's the reason why I want to get into the other Project Moon games, because there's so much good world building and so much lore. They're all tied together. It's one big universe. I think that's really cool. It's like Fate. It's like the Fate universe, which is also another reason why I want to get into Fate, but like it's so overwhelming. It's like getting into Kingdom Hearts. Like where the frick do I start? Thank you for the stretch and hydrate, Manu. Yeah, the Fate timelines. One big universe. One big universe. Let me spend 25 hours when I see you IRL to discuss the best way to enjoy series. Actually, though, tell me all about it, because I really do want to know. Like, I've enjoyed a few pieces from Fate, but like not all the way, right? Unfortunately, I started getting into Fate through Fate Stay Night, which is like the worst. I heard is the worst anime to start with. And I'm like, yeah, this is crap. And then I never touched it until like I never touched the Fate series again until after a few years. Gigok still has the best video out there on the timelines for Kingdom Hearts. I'm surprised that he actually played through all of it. Doesn't this guy have like the patience of an unsaint? he has no patience at all. Watch his videos on 2x speed. If you're not a Shiro self-cessed enjoy, then no man. Shiro? Wait, who's Shiro again? Fate? Oh, this guy. Oh, the Fate Stay Night guy. No, thank you. Blech. Blech. Shiro Emiya. See, I see like names tossed around all the time because I'm into it, but I'm like not that into it. So things don't stick in my brain. Names don't stick in my brain. The very bare bone version you need is just Fate Zero, Unlimited Blade Works, Heaven's Feel, Stay Night visual novel also got re-released on Steam. So, what was that? Fate, I watched all of Kara no Kyokai and I enjoyed it, but I watched it like years and years and years ago, so I might just rewatch all of that again. And anybody who's like not into Fate, like I was not into Fate, I didn't know anything about Fate, but like I thoroughly enjoyed all of the Kara no Kyokai episodes, movies. And then like I recently started getting into Tsukihime just a little bit. There's also the other type Moonworks, Kara no Kyokai, Witch in the Holy Night. That one's recent, right? And Tsukihime, which is a visual novel. They don't interact with Fate beyond cameos, but they're good. And I think these are the ones that I have consumed. All the ones that aren't really in the Fate universe. Garden of Sinners is so good. I'm gonna rewatch all of it. I'm gonna go and rewatch all of it one day. Whether it's this weekend, not this weekend. Next weekend, perhaps. There are so many fates because all the girls get their story with Boy Toy Shiro. I don't like that guy. I got into Nikkei yesterday, had to visit the bubble tree myself. I saw we have a Nikkei channel on Discord and I see some of you guys on there just chatting away. I don't know how I feel about Nikkei still. Yeah, you too. Danish Shinazu. It's hard to like Shiro, but I think Nasu wrote him the best he could. See, it's been like over 10 years since I watched Fate Stay Night. The only thing I remember about Fate Stay Night was how much I didn't like Shiro as a character. And that was it. I don't even remember why I didn't like him. At the same time, my opinions will probably they probably changed a lot. Like the way I view things, right? Because 10-year-old me, not 10-year-old me, 10 years ago me is very different from the me now. I think I can really appreciate media in a way where I can fully analyze it in a sense where I put myself in the writer's shoes and I'd be like, is this a good character? In a way that they're written, because you can really hate a character, but they can be very well written. Like there's a lot of villain characters that I love, and I love them because of how well they're written and not because of, you know, the fact that they are a villain. Like what's another character? ReZero? Subaru? I don't like him, but he's a very well written character. So I feel like a lot of characters I can enjoy them as they are because they are very flawed. And I don't know if Shiro is one of those characters because I don't remember anything about Stay Night. Zap summoned a fate, bro. Shiro wasn't well written enough to be the medium for the message. I don't know if I'll ever go back to Stay Night because I heard that it was kind of ass. But I will enjoy the other ones. A very self-destructive person who thinks he's doing the right thing, but that doesn't really take away from the fact that he's well constructed, if not well written. I guess to each their own, right? Nikke gets exciting around chapter 15 to 20. Unfortunately, the first 14 are kind of introduction to the world. I like Nikke's world building and lore. Like that's the one thing I really appreciate about Nikke, but the thing I don't appreciate about it is the way that it's written. There's a lack of show don't tell. A lot of times, maybe it's just because I've been talking to like the writers. I've been talking to writers a lot. But I don't know, maybe I shouldn't bring this up because you might start noticing it. There's a lot of times where it's like, this character runs up to that character. It's like, yeah, I don't care. They're literally right there in the same room. This person looks at that character, and I'm like, you literally didn't have to write that. What are your thoughts on Lelouch? That's another thing. It's because I have to rewatch Code Geass. Okay, here's my current thoughts, right? I think he's a very flawed character, but he's well written. But this is an opinion of mine from 10 plus years ago. So my opinion might change if I were to watch Code Geass right now. Like what I was talking to a friend and they were telling me that they recently watched Code Geass and they're like, I hate this media. I loved it 10 years ago, but I hate it now. And I'm like, what if that's me? What's your favorite game? Stardew Valley. My comfy farming games with barely any writing. Terraria, fair. I would say Terraria and Stardew kind of fall under the same genre in a way. Even though they are like different because one has like bossing and bossing mechanics and stuff. But like I think it's the whole, I don't know, there's like a comfy atmosphere for both those games. Code Geass. There is barely any gat in Code Geass. Everybody's built like Slenderman. Best game? Stardew? Yeah. A collab. Wait, Terraria collab? Wait, Sticks, elaborate. Collab for a whole lot of ass. You can always tell when a character is designed by Clamp because they have these like 2-meter long legs. Everybody is very stick-ish. Very long. Very long human bodies. Like a small Easter egg of Stardew and Terraria? Interesting. Oh, there's Stardew Valley items in Terraria. I want to revisit that game. I want to revisit it next week, but I'm kind of scared because I know nothing about Terraria. So I'm gonna have to put like... I want to explore Terraria by myself, you know what I mean? Like, I want to start learning things myself. And so there's gonna be like a huge no backseating rule. And I'm not sure about playing with like other people because I feel like most people who want to join Terraria streams are probably already like veterans to the game. Reminds me of Studio Shaft. Oh man. Bakemonogatari. I remember like thoroughly enjoying Bakemonogatari, and then as I watched more and more, it was like, can you stop with the neck shots now? I'm done. I'm done. 2 meters of just legs. Yeah, everybody's got legs for days. Welcome back, Clock. The guide can help a lot. Is there like an in-game guide? Is there a book I can just read in-game? I'm sure that there's like the NPCs that you invite into your house gives you hints too, right? Just take it slow, don't start min-maxing, you won't get backseated. I feel like I might. That's why I'm scared of streaming Terraria. Because it's such an old game and everybody already knows how to play it. Limbus players, it's in their nature to backseat. I've noticed that. Yeah, I'm gonna, if I were to stream Limbus, or not Limbus, Terraria, I will put a no backseating pinned message. It will be just that. The new ninja assassin anime from the seasonal, I didn't know it was by Shaft when I watched it. They feel like Shaft references, like you can absolutely tell. Welcome, thank you for the follow, Layuneki. Try not to backseat, but the urge is too strong. No, I get it too. It's probably frustrating, like I'm just putting myself into a viewer's shoes, but it's probably frustrating when when a streamer isn't doing what is the most optimal. Like, I get that. I understand. But I will try to cook as best as I can. Even though it's probably not the best way to do things. But I would like to enjoy the game for myself. It's gonna be nice to see you figure things out blind in Terraria. It's a fun experience. Yeah. I really want to. Thank you for this stretch and hydrate, Danish. Your stream is so beautiful. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I really like the background. The studio who does it does really pretty dynamic backgrounds. No one wants to see robotic perfect gameplay. I mean, you never know, right? Like, there could be a Terraria speed run streamer out there. There probably is one that a lot of people watch. That's why people watch speedruns, right? Because it's somewhat interesting. A mariachi solo, and it is awful, but I'm almost done. What's a mariachi solo? Good luck. Good luck, Sinclair. I believe in you, even though I'm not really sure what it is. It is awful. Man. The background's actually so goated. Yeah, there's a morning one There's an afternoon version, and this is the night version. The timeout hammer for each backseater. I try not to time out too many people and ban people. Like, I feel like I should be doing that more often, but at the same time, I know that a lot of people don't really mean to. Like, I'm giving everybody a benefit of the doubt that, like, they don't... Sometimes the urge just takes over, right? I feel like some people don't mean to be assholes. Sometimes it's, like, the intention. But I think if this is how I want to approach it, right? Because I haven't been streaming for long, but like I want to just give verbal warnings, and if people keep doing the things that they're doing, then I will throw down the timeout hammer. Speedrun, I think they must like process instead of end product. Yeah. I think that's what a lot of people do, right? Because they're like, I want to figure out how to get from point A to point B as fast as possible, and what's the most optimal way to do it. Like, I know a lot of people enjoy games for like the optimization. Like for me, I enjoy games for exploration and discovery. Like that's my type of gameplay, but it's different for everybody, right? Mariachi. How do I pronounce that word? A mariachi? You timed me out 2 times? Well, because one time I mistook you for potato and I timed you out by accident. And the first time, I forgot what happened. I might pick Terraria back up now. It has been a while since I played it. I don't think you can ever... I feel like Terraria can never get old with the amount of mods that are available. The modding community of Terraria is pretty goated. And I know Terraria is pretty popular in other parts of the world. Like, it's popular everywhere. It's universal. So you get, like, mods being created from, like... I don't know, all the way in China. And you're like, oh, there's, like, a huge-ass mod pack. Even for like Stardew Valley, there's like, I see like big mod packs from China, and I'm like, oh, this is cool. Time out when they ruin the fun. It's nothing personal, just clear warning. I'd rather just verbally warn, because I feel like more people... I just like being lenient in that way. That's just, I don't know, it's just me. Like, if I was a viewer and I was doing something unintentional, I'd rather be verbally warned than be timed out. Hello, Kinjo. Short timeouts shouldn't be looked at as a big deal, though. That would be... Okay, timeout would be like a second warning, right? Because I like being told before I like being timed out. It's like, you know, when you do something bad and then like... as a kid, and then your parents like smack you, you know, and then you're like, oh, okay, but they never explain what you did was bad. They just yell at you. It's kind of like that. That's how I feel. Like, I want to explain first of all before I go, okay, now you did it again, now you deserve a timeout. I've only been timed out since I asked for it. I remember timing someone out because they needed to go to bed. And they refused to go to bed. I don't mod most of my games. The only ones I really threw too many into was Left 4 Dead 2 and Skyrim. You can't play Skyrim without mods, I feel, because it's such an old game. And the modding community is goated, right? Some mods are peak, so it would be a shame if you didn't mod the game. You would be doing a disservice to the entire modding community, to the entire Skyrim community. I only like consensual timeouts. Well, June, if you ever need a timeout, just let me know. Hilarious. Automod bonked me for that. I never saw it. I actually don't see the Automods. I see it after stream. Hi, Heart Anime. Welcome in. Verbal warning, ban timeout. Yeah. That's how you should teach kids, too. I'm not saying that you guys are kids, but like, every time you do something bad, explain why it's bad before you start getting mad. Because sometimes the kids don't know. It's the intention, right? I want to mod Baldur's Gate 3, but I need one that allows achievements first because disabling them for cosmetic mods is ridiculous. I know that they now have mod support on, like, in the game itself. Like, you can actually search up mods in-game. In that sense, it feels like achievements should still be there, but I don't know how it works. I have no idea. No idea. But it would be, in a sense, it would be cheating if, you know, you had a mod that just completes all the achievements for you, so I guess it makes sense that you wouldn't, the achievements wouldn't work. Skyrim is old. It's like, not 3 years ago. Are we talking about the same Skyrim? We're not talking about the same. Time me up, please. Are you sure, June? Like, is that an honest request from you right now? Or are you just saying it? I'm a sleeper agent, but somehow went here without knowing that you know PM. I wonder how people find me. It's weird. Yeah, Project Moon. I find that there's a lot of sleeper agents. There's a lot more players than I expected there to be. This place is comfy enough to fall asleep to. Good night, Blobby. It is nighttime for you, right? We are children. Okay, kids. Time to go to bed. Time for your afternoon nap. Verbal warning, timeout. Decapitation! Hold on. Hold on. I chop off your head. Blood gushes everywhere. I'm the tyrant of streamers. Burn you at the stake. The only games I've modded were LobCorp. Lord of the Rings. I remember someone mentioning Library Ruina. The way that they typed it was the same as you, is LOR, and I kept reading it as Lord of the Rings. That was me for a while. Guilty Gear. There's mods in Guilty Gear? Never knew that. I guess there's mods for every game. You were... Where are you, June? Here, you're timed out. Put in the basement in the dungeons for 10 minutes. It's basement time. It says there's either 1 second or 10 minutes. June's back. It's 8 AM for me. I don't want to eat. Oh, good. I mean, good morning. Good morning, Sinclair. Bright and early for an ARC stream. You were tagged in a post from someone I follow. I said, hey, the art is cool. Oh. I know where you came from, Heart Anime. That makes sense. I feel like some people here found me through art, which I think is cool, because I never thought that anybody would associate me being a streamer with my art. I got bonked. You can type time after time out with a command. I'm learning. I don't know how to untime out anybody. I've never had to like time out anybody before. But I guess June is still kind of here. He's fine, right? You're fine, right, June? Duolingo Unicorn, hello, welcome in. Hi. I came here for art. Really? I haven't had an art stream, like a long art stream in a while. I started streaming with art, kind of. Jun alt, there it is, the Mikote senpai from Final Fantasy XIV. Found you from Twitter and thought your model design was unique. Oh. Someone mentioned that like the only way you can really be put in the discovery radar of other people is to utilize social media. So I'm like, I guess I have to learn marketing for streaming. It's just how it is. VTuber wakes you up on YouTube. That was a fun bit I did. That was actually pretty fun recording and creating. I was thinking about like if that video takes off, maybe I'll do more. I'll do more skits like that. They do take a while though. Cause I gotta record and write and plan. I'm tired today. It's okay. This is why you're here. We're comfy and chill. This is a relaxing day, Duolingo Unicorn. We comfy-fy ourselves with some chatting about random topics. This is why I like just chatting streams, because I don't really have to think too much. And we just be zen. We find zen together. What's that? Oh, no, this is a survey. I'm doing a verbal survey going, oh, I wonder what it is, and then I'm tallying everything in my head. What's the best way for discovery? That's where the ooh is coming from. Twitch algorithm bad, only way to grow is other platforms or making friends. I think so too. The sad thing though is that I can't do collab. I'm too scared to collab with other people, because you keep hearing collab horror stories, and I'm very skeptical when it comes to people, because like I mentioned this several times before, but I really don't like people. I have low expectations when it comes to humans, and so I'm like, I just want to live outside of society and just be like be in my own cabin out in the woods somewhere. That's me. A stream with 2 viewers. That was me before. I guess maybe I'm still two viewer on YouTube. I miss my my Duolingo stream. Please don't kill me. I used to have one too. Comfy stream unlike other art comfy streams. We'll have another comfy stream tomorrow. Tomorrow is another Stardew day. I like watching small VTubers who also play anything PM related. Like Olympus Company? Library of Ruina? I don't like people too. Amen. Yeah. Like, when it comes to people, there's definitely gems out there. There's people that you want to keep forever, right? But then like, there's a lot of people out there as well who are nice only surface level, and then I'm very skeptical. This is why I'm like, I don't know about collabs. Maybe I'm just really lucky that everybody I've met so far, like I've had one collab. I've had one with Leo and Derolo and Ink Voice. We're all very, very cool people. I may have brought them up a few times, like on stream as I talked about them, But I appreciate all of those guys. I'm just really lucky, I feel. There's a lot of times when people just, I don't know, they just act nice, surface level, and then they're not. ASMR stuff weirds me out. I heard that too. I heard that a lot of people don't like ASMR. I asked a lot of you guys before on another stream how you guys felt about ASMR, but I think the consensus is that everybody thinks that it's weird. Cabin in the Woods Horror. Hi, Linkwished. Welcome in. Good morning. Happy Monday. All ARK streams are comfy. I'm glad you feel that way. Even the Helldivers 2 ones. Helldivers and Limbus Company streams where everybody's freaking dying. If someone is mean, give them a verbal warning. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes it works. Most of the times it works. Sometimes it doesn't work. There's been a few moments where it didn't work. When I first started streaming, there have been a few times where it didn't work. And then it was painful. And then I was like, oh yeah, the timeout button exists. That's a thing. I love ASMR. I find that the term ASMR is kind of convoluted now. Because the traditional ASMR is like a high gain, close to the ear, that type of stream, but there's been a lot lately where it's not like that, and it's more of like a story scenario, and like that's not really ASMR, but it came from the whole RPG part of ASMR. Only a small subset of ASMR, like when we use trinkets to make sounds or sing. Yeah, that's the traditional ASMR that I know of. I really like that too. Helps me sleep. That one guy in the past. It's all history now. I don't remember. Hello, Luigio. My type of ASMR is Bob Ross. He does do very comfy streams. I wouldn't really consider him as ASMR, but he does do very comfy streams. And I say streams is because Bob Ross is now has an official Twitch account. I think they stream like 24 hours. They just put like the old Bob Ross videos up, but like it's there. You guys search for it. People think ASMR is weird now because of the lewd ASMR. Yeah, the tapping sounds and like crunchy wrappers and stuff. Like that's the shit I love. Most trolls aren't patient enough to wait for a 10-minute timeout to finish. There was one time where I kept timing out this one person that like eventually they just left. I never banned them. But they probably got tired of the timeout from the 10-minute timeout. But they kept coming back after the timeout, so I'm like, okay, just keep timing you out then. The GameCube controller ASMR, they bring me back to the good times. The GameCube controller ASMR, no, I haven't heard about those. But I understand it because I like the sound of the buttons. It's a very nice click. Or this is also one of the reasons why I like watching certain fighting game streams where people have the like a very clicky controller. Like what is this? The Xbox One controller? Because those buttons sound very nice, and I'm like, I'm just here for the fighting game controller sounds. I'm just here for the controller sounds, not really the fighting game. Wet ASMR always feels off. Yeah, I don't like those ones. Wood tapping is good. Any of the tapping ones are good. Ones where you like play with different objects. I might be playing Warframe, I'll be lurking. Good luck on your games! I used to play a little bit of Warframe, but it's been a while. I realized after a few games, I'm like, Warframe is not my type of game, but I love the aesthetic of it. Mommy ASMR. And that's all part of the loot ASMR genre that I'm with. Like, stop eating with your mouth open. Yeah, the tapping ones sound very good. The controller ones sound very good. The keyboard typing ASMRs, oh, those ones are really nice. Not the controller reviews type, but quick and precise button presses with intentionality feels a lot different to listen to. I never thought about the different types of flicking. Intentional presses. Oh, with like rhythm games. And you're hearing the clickety clackety on the beat, right? This convo is so fitting since me and Danish are talking about the Nikkei ones. There's Nikkei ASMR. I shouldn't be surprised. One of the cultured frames. I haven't seen any of the newer ones, the newer frames of Warframe. I don't know what they look like, but I love the designs. Cultured. Welcome back. Welcome back, June. Mechanical keyboards drive me insane. Really? There's different types of mechanical keyboards. Like, I don't like the— whoa. Hello, Yumi! Whoa, hey guys, welcome back again. Hello. Welcome in. I hope you guys had a good stream. We're streaming just chatting. I hope you guys had a good stream. I hope you guys had a wonderful day. If you guys need to raid and run, feel free to do so. Oh, thank you for the follow, Luigio. Well, thank you for the follow, Vals! Thank you for the follow, Fun and Try Times and Mellow Clifton. Hello. Hi, Yumi. How's it going? We're just having a chill talking stream today. I don't feel like playing any games. How are you today? Very chill. I took my Reactine before I started streaming because I've been dealing with really terrible bad allergies. Sneezing and coughing for almost every stream so far, and I'm like, it's about time I do something about it. Maybe I should be taking a Reactine every single morning. Thank you for the follow, Mr. Dr. Ender. Like Minecraft? Like Enders? The Enderman? Do you feel better after the meds? I do! I haven't coughed at all, right? Right, guys? No more coughing? Put the air purifier on your throne. Okay, I will. I was on Twitter this morning and there was this tweet that I saw where someone's like, to all the lazy peoples, which I'm just gonna say right now that I'm not lazy, I do clean. But it was like, to all lazy people who don't like cleaning, the air purifier also helps remove dust. And I'm like, oh, okay, maybe I shall get one. Because I think it could be the dust that I'm allergic to. It could be pollen, I'm not sure. I keep the windows open during spring because I like having some fresh air in the house. I had stumbled from Yumi's stream, decided to follow. Small-time VTubers. Welcome in, Dr. Ender. I read that in like a Gandalf voice. I think it's also your name that gives me like that impression of like a wise old man. I'm glad to not hear the coughing. Makes me sad to hear it. I actually started streaming last year, around the time of allergy season, and so I was like, this is the worst time to start. It's asthma season for me, and I was just coughing my lungs out while like doing my first streams. Air purifiers are essential. I shall get one. I shall get one. I never thought about it like air purifiers getting rid of dust. I thought about air purifiers in a way where it like refreshes your air, but not like, you know, as a dust filter. You sure, Ark? Wait, what am I sure of? I already forgot. I forgot everything. What's the context thought? You sure you're gonna get it? I'm pretty sure. I need one. I feel like it's essential now. Been an hour since you're holding your hand up near your chin. Aren't you tired? Absolutely. My right forearm, I feel like it's gonna fall off. I'm losing a limb here. I'm getting pins and needles from the cut off blood flow. You gotta replace the filter pretty often, right? I don't know. I'm not sure how it works. Never had one. I'm gonna have to read the manual. Tralalero tralala. Hello, Darius. Welcome in. Can you even put the thing down? The thing? Like my arm? No, it's stuck here. Super glued my arm to my chest. To my chin. It's stuck here forever. I'm gonna learn because I prep for Eve. Good night, Yumi. Thank you for the raid. Thanks for letting me entertain your community. Take care of them. Thank you again for the raid. Bye-bye. Have a good lurk. I think it's like that every few months that it's replaced. I should replace it if I get one. I think with the amount of like cat fur and dust that I'm surrounded with, I might even have to replace it earlier. Because my cats shed like mad. And okay, I'm gonna have to tell you guys a story. It's barely a story, but the other day I was just drawing on my iPad, and then I decided to take a break from it. Oh, Roberito, welcome in. I decided to take a break from drawing on my iPad for like, I don't know, an hour. And I was just reading right at my desk where my iPad was. An hour later, after a few chapters in, I look at my iPad and it's like, there's a thin layer of dust on my iPad, and I'm like, it can't be that fast, right? Am I really surrounded by that much dust? A jump scared again with the Nox. Maybe I'll replace it. You're not the only one, Andy. You're not the only one. First step, get one, then think about it later. Yeah. We'll get more videos like the YouTube one. Your voice is really good and I like it. I want to do like longer scenarios, but I haven't thought about what to do yet. Someone mentioned in my stream suggestions on my Discord channel about having like more reading streams. I've done one before, but I read The Mountains of Madness by Lovecraft, and that was a very, very difficult read. So I might try something a little bit easier and see if I can get through it on stream. And we can just have that as a video. You still owe us a voice pack. Did we... Did we finish the community goal? It's the new community thing. The community challenge clock. It's over already? It's only been like... It hasn't even been a week yet. It's weird to say. Not yet. Yeah, it's supposed to be a community challenge. That's what it is. You guys gotta work for it. Because I know that some of you guys didn't even see it. I should have advertised it. Yeah, Danish the other day was like scolding me. He was like, you didn't even talk about your community challenge redeem thing. And I was like, you're right. But you guys can see it, right? But I guess not. I should have mentioned it. I know that some of you guys in chat have a lot of points. So I need to take them away. I need to, in case ever one day I want to put out a bigger redeem, I don't want someone to redeem it like right away as I put it out. We gotta toss him for the pallid whale. Turn to mermaid. Points, gamble. Oh no, not those points, the channel points. The memory cards, the memory chips. Those ones are a little bit, those ones are separate from the gambling points. You like my head pat glasses points? Mm-mm. Whoa, all in? Linkwish, you're taking big risks here. I'm gonna go eat. Have a good stream. Thank you! Thank you for joining us today. Goodbye, Ruma. Have a good meal. That'll be me soon. Lunch. Lunch. Never forget Potato with his 120k points. I remember it was higher than that, right? It was like 400k. It was crazy. I know it was like past 200. 200k at one point. Watch Mugi become the second place after this. For the gambling? Damn. Okay, all of you guys are going all in. I wish they had the gamble and the gamble and the redeems and other things on YouTube as well. YouTube suffers a little bit as a streaming service. Like, I guess it's not really meant, YouTube's not really meant for streaming, which makes sense. But if they ever did, right? Like, imagine the power YouTube would have if it also became more known to be a streaming platform. What points are we talking about? Oh, if you do exclamation mark points, you can see, I'm pretty sure that's the command, right? You can see how many points you have, but like the longer, I think every 5 minutes you get a certain number of points in my chat. They're just points that you can use to gamble with. There's really nothing else you can do with the points right now. I could set up a shop that you can use points on, but like, they would have to be linked to something. At the cost of not having hour-long ads, a cost well worth it. That's how I feel too. I'm like, I don't need my redeems. I don't need my emotes. But I get that it's fun too. That's not a threat, right? I don't know. I don't think YouTube focuses that much on streaming, how hard it is to copy Twitch for channel points and emotes for all channel. It's they probably have a team that can easily implement this. But I think the reason why they don't is because YouTube has an identity and a brand, and their identity and brand and their target audience aren't stream watchers. I think YouTube these days, YouTube these years, has become a place where people absorb knowledge. Like, they want to get something out of it that is more than just, you know, entertainment. It's become a place where a lot of people upload their courses and how to do things, which is why like the how-to genre of videos is like steadily increasing. A lot of people use YouTube like they use Google. I'm gonna go for now. Have a good one. Bye, Natsuki. Thanks for hanging out with me. Enjoy the rest of your day. Hi, Seth. Welcome in. How to basic? Wait, that's different. That's a little bit different. Had an art doodle as points reward for 40k points. Maybe I should do that. Get a personal drawing for me. A quick sketch. Thank you for the idea, Azu. I might just take it. If you guys want a sketch from me, do it. Yeah. Why is your name Ark? It's short for X-Ark. Because I'm the X-Ark of space. I'm a space dragon, even though it doesn't look like I'm a dragon right now. I'm a dragon bottom half, but you guys never see my bottom half. But I think Ark is a nicer name. The problem is that like X-Ark and Ark is such a common name that they're all taken. Thank you for the follow, Kaze. Welcome in. Yippee, 900! Holy shit. Names lore is always interesting. Yeah, it took me a while to think about it, and then I realized that I should probably change my handle because a lot of people call me Dreamy, and I'm like, that's fine too. I understand why you would call me Dreamy. YouTube is stepping into live streaming a good bit. The UI for it's actually pretty smooth and they have a lot of functionality with it. I love the super chatting, the super stickers, the membership messages. And they have like emotes now too. But if they were to ever add redeems, man, it would be so powerful. What should we call Slark? Ugh. Not Slark. Where did Slark even come from? I've always questioned where the sources of these names came from. Like Fark, Slark. Is it because it rhymes? That's it? Zark. Okay, Zark had a origin. There's an origin story for the name Zark. Because it's funny. God damn it. I had an IRL mutual who came into my chat when I first started streaming, and he just goes, "Hey Zark," and then he freaking leaves, and now that name has stuck. And that's all he said in chat. Zark was me? Was that you, Clock? Yeah, it was one of my first streams, I think. But if one of you guys just thought about calling me Zark, I mean, it's pretty... It makes sense. We had one stream where we came up with different nicknames for me. And tell me why I would love all these nicknames. Zarkable. This model is very nice. I'm glad you like it. I don't normally look like this, but this is one of my redeems, my bigger redeems. You didn't, but we called you them anyway. Is it because I hated them and that's why you guys called me by the nicknames? Like, the more I hate things, the more you guys do things. That's just the nature of streaming. It's how much I hated Zark because of Zuckerberg, right? Zark Muckerberg. Cause the X can be a Z sound. That's why I started using Zark, and it makes sense. I think that's why one of my friends called me Zark, because he didn't. I guess he also made the same assumption. Zark Muckerberg. That's not me. I was gonna say that's me, but then no, that's not me. I'm not Zark. X-Ark redeem. Okay, every streamer is going to have a redeem price hike, right? Like in the beginning, it will be everything will be at a low price because it's parallel. It's parallel to the amount of viewers that they have. So like, if there's only one person in my chat, for instance, right? It's only going to be one person who is redeeming all of the redeems. So it only makes sense for the redeems to be at a lower price. Inflation. Yeah, like, it's supply and demand, guys. It's business. Almost cost 1k? It doesn't cost 1k though. The jelly sandwich is sponsored by Schmuckers. Nasty name. And jelly sandwiches. Why not the peanut and jelly sandwiches? The P&J. There's nothing wrong with 1k head pads. It just means I get less head pads. Fine with the price hike because it did not affect me at all. Wow. Thank you for the 2k bits. Holy crap. Thank you, Jun. I'm glad I don't have my captions on today because I don't know why my captions they don't capture everything I say correctly. I would have said thank you for the 2k something else. Another word that starts with a B. If my captions were here. Thank you for the 2k, bitch. Thank you for the stretch and hydrate, Moogie. Hello, Posh. Welcome in. Mommy, I'm not your mother. I may be your father, but I'm not your mother. Captions would mess up names. They would. I wonder what would happen if I said my own name. Finally back home. Now you can relax and sleep. Congratulations on another workday. Another workday well done, clock. Like, I'm pretty sure if I said sticks, right? The captions might spell it as STICKS. One way to find out, turn on captions. Let's see, where are the captions? I think it should be under... Aha! Oh, it's up there. Oh, it's so high. The captions were a bad idea. Yeah, we're back. OBS crashed. The stream did die. It's not you guys. Wow, congrats on getting first, Azu. It's like we just started streaming all over again. There we are. Three hours of my comfy stream. It's okay, we can have 2 people getting first in the Dream Realm today. Thought my internet went poof. No, it's just me. It's my OBS crashing. I think the captions are distracting. Let's get rid of them. Goodbye. My exclusive first. You can be first at 9:30 a.m. Nazu can be first at 11:53. Yeah, we're back. We are back. Hello, hello. I can't chat on Twitch now. Why, Sticks? Could have said your name, then yeeted the captions. I know! I should have done that. I think it's when I start formatting some of the elements on the screen. When I resize them and I scale them, that's when things go haywire. Stuck on YouTube forever? You're not held hostage, are you? I point a gun to your head. You're not allowed back on Twitch. Are we? I don't know. Do you feel the gun at the back of your skull? Eepy time. Good night, Zep. Thank you for coming. Thank you for hanging out. Good night. I ate Venusaur. Thank you for the follow. As long as you don't eat Chikorita, you're fine. The base platform, YouTube. Hey guys, guess what? New stream, go donate? What? What's going on? Venusaur is your favorite Pokemon? I'm so sorry, Moogie. I don't know what my favorite Pokemon is. I have to think about it. I think I like Pawmi. But like, Pawmi is still a new Pokemon. Pawmi's still in the new gen. Like, do I have a Pokemon from like Gen 1 to 3 that I really like? Maybe Clefairy? Oh, cause oh, I see. The points challenge. Wow, that's cheating the system. My favorite is Chikorita and Ditto. Ditto. I feel like Ditto would taste good. Oh, it's Stixon. I've been calling you Sticks this entire time. Sticks and Shelly. Fried Venusaur leg. Yum yum. Gotta catch up because no one told me about it. Wait, what? Oh, that you're talking about the challenge. You guys. That's fine. That's my bad. I should have listened to Danish when he was like, "Ark, you never said anything about the challenge." And I'm like, yeah, it's fine. It was not fine. It was not fine at all. Both work, so it's fine. No, you are Stixon now. Might be more optimized. Try Woo with Steam Client. I will. I actually finished 2.2. I finished 2.2. So if I were to stream it, I would be streaming companion stories. Maybe that will fix your potato PC issues. Perhaps. How did you like 2.2? I really liked the storytelling. I really liked how they approached the lore. I love the cinematics. I think everything about 2.2 was an improvement. The one thing that I have a gripe about Wuo is still not addressed in 2.2, but I think that's fine. I think they're going in the right direction. It's so peak, literally the best update. I love it. I think if Wuwa ever added some more like character interactions, I want to see character dynamics, right? Pin Arc. Oh, I am lazy. Community challenge. Okay. There we go. Does this work? I can't. I can't pin this? That's crazy. Why do I owe you 2K? What did I do? I wasted 2K points last time on this too. Wasted? No, it was for a great cause. We needed the 2K points for something. I wasted it on pins. Hold on, I'm pinning it right now. I'm pinning it. Give me 1 second though. The page is loading. My internet is slow. My stream manager is not loading. Hold on. Hold the phone. Hold your horses. She wants us to have no points. No, I want you to have some points, but not like 200k points. Right? There's a huge difference. There's a huge difference there. I need to eat. Bye. Have fun devouring my dreams. I have none. I'm eating your nightmares. Thank you for hanging out, Stixon. Bye bye. Good night. If not sweet nightmares or not sweet dreams, then sweet nightmares. She doesn't have to make the voice pack where she gives us verbal lashings. Is that what you want? I just swear at you for 10 minutes straight. Listen guys, if we don't reach the goal, then we will actually waste points. They will be gone and there will be no rewards. That is true. Tier 3 subs, your points must be taken from you. I eat your points for sustenance. They fuel my very being, the very core of my soul. If they're not going towards the community challenge, they're going in my stomach. A silent audio clip? Wouldn't that be nice too? Great for meditation. Just a little bit of static. Wow, thank you for the 160 bits. You eat memory disks? Yeah, I don't... Doesn't everybody? Is it just me? Or more... Do you get more points by giving me bits? You do? Is that how it works? Monthly? Yeah, my data cells, my brain data cells, they keep dying. They're dying at an extremely fast rate. So we gotta replenish it. Is this Mulan lo-fi? It is. Gotta make a man out of you. First, give sub and bits donation of the months and you get points. Not much though. I guess that 350 is still worth something. Pressing the floppy disk against her forehead. Thank you for the follow, Sakamoto-san. Sakamoto-san! It's him. It's that guy. You're gonna dent my forehead, Thought. That's not how it works. I eat them. I don't absorb them through my brain. There's a little bit of difference there. Your thick skull, you should be fine. That's how I lose more data cells. That's how I lose more brain cells. from things getting pressed against my head. Thought you had already had a dent from bonks. Exactly. You think that's the reason? I think the head pats are fine. I think it's the bonks. Remember that one stream? You guys weren't here. I was talking about like contact sports and how it actually destroys your brain. It's like that, except it's a little bit different because this isn't contact sports. This is hammers and other things. And pats will make you bald. No. Head pats? I think it's the opposite because, you know, it's kind of like a head massage. So it makes the blood flow to my head, and that way I can grow more hair follicles. Right? Brain massage? Yeah, that's what it is. So in a sense, thank you for the head pat. It's like a brain massage, and it makes more blood rush to my head, and then like it makes me develop more brain cells. It makes me smarter. It's called lobotomy. No, it isn't. That's the opposite. Lobotomy is like taking parts of the brain away. Whereas a brain massage is like the opposite. It grows the brain. There's a difference there. Anyways, I think it is time for lunch. I'm gonna go eat. I need more sustenance. I need sustenance other than memory chips. And thank you guys so much for joining me today. I had fun. I love just chatting streams where you just not think. It's like the entire stream I've gotten a lobotomy. Alright, goodbye. Goodbye everybody. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. We'll be back tomorrow with some Stardew Valley. Everybody donate to the voice pack? No, you don't need to. Isn't this entire stream just a voice pack? Okay, goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.